Corporation. WWLP operates under an assigned radiated visual power of 1 million watts and audio power of 107,000 watts in the greater Springfield, Hartford area. Our assigned frequency is 518 to 524 megahertz, with studios and transmitter located on Proven Mountain in Agawam, Massachusetts. Television station WRLP, serving Greenfield, Massachusetts, Brattleboro, Vermont, and Keene, New Hampshire, operates on an assigned frequency of 578 to 584 megahertz, with an effective radiated power output of 468,000 watts visual and 46,800 watts oral, by authority of the Federal Communications Commission. Programming is supplied to WRLP through the microwave intercity relay stations KZV-37 and KZV-38, operating on the frequencies of 6,875 to 6,900 megahertz and 7,000 to 7,025 megahertz. WRLP maintains transmitting facilities at the top of Gun Hill, Winchester, New Hampshire. We are about to conclude another day of telecast service. We shall return to the air with test pattern this morning at 6:50 and resume programming at 7 a.m. With the playing of our national anthem, on behalf of all of us here, we bid you a very pleasant good night.
And our telecasting activities for the day. WITI TV6, a store station in Milwaukee, is owned and operated by WITI TV Incorporated and telecasts on a frequency of 82 to 88 megahertz by authority of the FCC. We return to the air at 6:08 a.m. This is Larry J. wishing you a pleasant good night from all of us at Channel 6. And now, our national anthem.
This is WMHT, Channel 17, Schenectady, Albany, and Troy, New York, concluding today's programming schedule. WMHT is a non-commercial educational television station owned and operated by the Mohawk-Hudson Council on Educational Television and licensed to operate on Channel 17 by the Federal Communications Commission. Our studios are located at 17 Fern Avenue in the town of Rotterdam, New York. The WMHT transmitter is located on Pinnacle Mountain in the township of New Scotland, New York. WMHT is affiliated with the New York Network, the Eastern Educational Network, and the Public Broadcasting Service. We invite you now to tune to our radio station at 89.1 on your FM dial for the remainder of the broadcast day.
This is KTVT, telecasting in color with studios in Dallas and Fort Worth, operating on an assigned frequency of Channel 11, as authorized by the Federal Communications Commission, Washington, D.C. Transmitter location, Cedar Hill, 16 miles southwest of Dallas, with a maximum power of 316,000 watts. Portions of today's programs were mechanically reproduced. Programs produced by KTVT are under copyright, and any use, reproduction, or rebroadcast of such programs is forbidden without the expressed written consent of KTVT. Until tomorrow morning, on behalf of the management and staff of Channel 11, good night.
WTVD, Durham, North Carolina, now concludes its day of telecasting. WTVD is owned and operated by Capital Cities Communications Incorporated, with effective radiated power of 316,000 watts visual, 46,800 watts oral, on assigned Channel 11. The studio to transmitter link is microwave relay KIO 54, operating on 1990 to 2008 megahertz, as authorized by the Federal Communications Commission.
Some programs throughout the day on WBNS were recorded on film or videotape via network for telecast at their scheduled times. This is WBNS TV, Channel 10, Columbus, Ohio, a subscriber in good standing to the television code of the National Association of Broadcasters. WBNS TV is owned and operated by WBNS TV Incorporated and transmits on Channel 10, 192 to 198 megahertz by authority of the Federal Communications Commission. This is Jamie Cochran saying good morning from the staff and management of WBNS TV 10 and suggesting that you dial WBNS Radio at 1460 or WBNS FM Stereo 97.
WFMY-TV, Greensboro, North Carolina, now concludes its regular programming for this day. WFMY-TV operates on Channel 2, 54 to 60 megahertz, with an effective radiated power of 100,000 watts. WFMY is a member of the National Association of Broadcasters and is a charter subscriber to the Seal of Good Practice. We bid you a pleasant good evening. And now, our national anthem.
Today, as well as tomorrow, our purpose is twofold: to fulfill your need for information and your desire for entertainment. Rising to meet that challenge is WGR-TV, owned and operated by the Taft Broadcasting Company, with studios at 259 Delaware Avenue, Buffalo, New York. Our transmitter is located at Warner Hill Road, South Wales. WGR-TV operates on Channel 2 at 54 to 60 megahertz, with microwave relay KYP22 at 7100 megahertz, and we broadcast 7 days a week. Programs seen were transmitted from our studios by the network, films, and videotape. We wish you a pleasant good night and good morning, but first...
This concludes our program service for today. We welcome your comment with regard to programming. Address your correspondence to Kenneth T. McDonald, Vice President and General Manager, WKBS-TV, 3201 South 26th Street, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania 19145, or call 336-6400. New Jersey and Delaware residents call 800-523-2820. WKBS is located in Philadelphia with our transmitter in Roxborough. Our microwave transmission link is KTQ-37. WKBS-TV Channel 48 is a member of the National Association of Broadcasters and a member of the Association of Independent Television Stations. Some of today's programming has been mechanically reproduced. WKBS is owned and operated by Field Communications, a Field Enterprises company. Other Field Communications television stations serve Boston, San Francisco, Detroit, and Chicago. Until later today at 6 a.m. when we return to the air with Headline News Update. WKBS-TV wishes you a pleasant good night and good morning. And now, our national anthem.
And so KTTV concludes its program schedule for this evening. This station, KTTV, Channel 11 Los Angeles, is owned and operated by Metro Media Incorporated. KTTV's entire broadcast schedule is a copyrighted original compilation work. No recording, retransmission, or other use may be made of KTTV's programming without the express prior written consent of Metro Media Incorporated. The KTTV transmitter is located on Metro Media property at Mount Wilson at an elevation of more than 5,700 feet. We leave the air now to return tomorrow with our regular program schedule. This is Bob Gladstone speaking to you on behalf of the staff and management of KTTV, wishing you good rest and good night. And now the LA Police Band from Metro Media Square.
This concludes our broadcasting day from WTVN Television, Channel 6, Columbus, Ohio, owned and operated by Taft Broadcasting Company with studios located at 1261 Dublin Road. Our transmitter is located at 350 West Doddridge Road, Columbus, Ohio, and we broadcast daily on an assigned frequency of 82 to 88 megahertz by authority of the Federal Communications Commission, Washington, D.C. WTVN-TV also operates a TV-STL WBE 786 on an assigned frequency of 7075 to 7100 megahertz. Technicians employed at WTVN-TV are members of IBEW Local 71.
This is WBIZ-TV in Cleveland, Ohio, operating under license granted to the Educational Television Association of Metropolitan Cleveland by the Federal Communications Commission. WVIZ broadcasts on Channel 25, 536 to 542 megahertz with 1 million watts effective radiated power, using studio-to-transmitter microwave relay KRN41. WVIZ also operates translator stations W55AH in Chagrin Falls, Ohio, on Channel 55, 716 to 722 megahertz with 180 watts effective radiated power. W64AK in Sheffield Township on Channel 64, 770 to 776 megahertz, with 14,690 watts effective radiated power. W66AK in Gates Mills on Channel 66, 782 to 788 megahertz, with 112 watts effective radiated power. NW67AL in Thompson on channel 67, 788 to 794 megahertz, with an effective radiated power of 44,556 watts. An affiliate of the Public Broadcasting Service, WVIZ-TV strives to operate in the public interest and is dedicated to the pursuit of excellence.
WMBD-TV in Peoria, Illinois now concludes another day of broadcasting. Channel 31 is owned and operated by Midwest Television Incorporated and is an affiliate of the CBS television network. Our visual effective radiated power is over 2 million watts, and our oral effective radiated power is over 200,000 watts as authorized by the FCC. Our studios and offices are located at 3131 North University Street in Peoria. WMBD is an equal opportunity employer. Thank you for watching, and until tomorrow, we at Channel 31 wish you a pleasant good night.
Come on and share it. 31 Spirit, oh yes.
WLFI-TV now concludes its telecast schedule for this day. Our studios are located at 2605 Yeager Road in West Lafayette, with transmitter near Rossville, Indiana. WLFI-TV and studio transmitter links WCZ-72 and KSI-69 are owned and operated by WLFI-TV Incorporated, Post Office Box 7018, Lafayette, Indiana 47903. We transmit on 494 to 500 megahertz with an effective radiated power of 1,490,000 watts visual and 298,000 watts oral. WLFI-TV is a CBS television network affiliate. This is the seal of the National Association of Broadcasters. WLFI-TV is a subscriber to the standards and practices of the National Association of Broadcasters. The display of this seal represents WLFI-TV's pledge of community service and the maintenance of high standards of broadcasting. The entire staff and management of WLFI-TV bid you a pleasant good night and a good morning.
This is TV 13 WTVG in Toledo, Ohio, ending another broadcast day. WTVG with studio transmitter link KQM22 is owned and operated by WTVG Incorporated and transmits on Channel 13 in Toledo. WTVG studios and offices are located at 4247 Dorr Street in Toledo with transmitter in Oregon, Ohio. And now, our national anthem.
This concludes another day of broadcasting for WDAF-TV, Kansas City's first television station. Serving Mid-America for over 40 years, portions of today's programming were pre-recorded. WDAF-TV is owned and operated by the Great American Television and Radio Company, who pledges to broadcast in the public interest to our community. WDAF-TV is a member of the Missouri Broadcasters Association and the National Association of Broadcasters. WDAF-TV operates on an assigned frequency of 66 to 72 megahertz, channel 4, with a visual power of 100,000 watts. WDAF-TV engineers are members of Local Union 1259, International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers. For great entertainment overnight, listen to WDAF 61 Country Radio or KYYS FM 102. Until tomorrow morning, the management and staff of WDAF-TV wish you a very pleasant good night.
ILX-TV Channel 10, KQK81, and WLD 360, with transmitter facilities in Onondaga and studios and business offices in Lansing and Jackson. WILX-TV Channel 10 is licensed by the Federal Communications Commission and authorized to operate on an assigned frequency of 192 to 198 megahertz, with a visual effective radiated power of 316,000 watts and an effective oral radiated power of 61.7 kilowatts.
This concludes our day's telecasting on KCCI Television, Channel 8, Des Moines, Iowa. This station is owned and operated by KCCI TV Broadcasting Incorporated and transmits at 316,000 watts of video power by authority of the Federal Communications Commission. Technicians employed at KCCI Television are members of the International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, Local Union 347.
Our next period of telecasting will be this morning at 5:30. This is KCCI-TV, Channel 8, Des Moines.
KFDA by Translator. Support your local translator system. This is KFDA TV, Channel 10, Amarillo.
You're watching WXGZ TV 32. We now conclude today's broadcasting. We transmit under the authority of the FCC with a visual power of 1.07 million watts and audio transmission in stereo. Our studio is located at 3025 North Marshall Road, Appleton, Wisconsin, and our 1,190-foot tower stands on Scrays Hill, Glenmore Township, Wisconsin. We are a proud affiliate of the Fox Broadcasting Company, serving Appleton, Green Bay, and the Fox cities. Thank you for watching, and have a good night.
This is Channel 10, KTVL in Medford, Oregon, concluding our broadcast schedule for today. KTVL proudly serves the many cities and communities of 10 country from our main transmitter high atop 7,500-foot Mount Ashland. Channel 10 is owned and operated by Freedom Communications Incorporated, with studios and facilities on Rosanley Drive in Medford. KTVL is seen from Curry County on the beautiful southern Oregon coast to the cities and communities of Jackson and Josephine County. East of the Cascades, KTVL is viewed in scenic Klamath and Lake counties, and south in California's majestic Siskiyou and Modoc counties. KTVL is 10 Country's news leader, providing the finest in local news from the Channel 10 news team. We keep 10 Country entertained and informed with the very best of the CBS network. We hope KTVL has touched your life today. Join us again when our program schedule resumes later this morning. Good night from the news leader, KTVL Channel 10.
WDRB-TV Fox 41 now concludes its broadcast day. WDRB-TV is owned and operated by the Independence Television Corporation in Louisville, Kentucky. WDRB-TV's tower and transmitter are located at Floyd's Knobs, Indiana. Operating on Channel 41 with an effective radiated power of 5 million watts by authorization of the Federal Communications Commission, Washington, D.C. We hope you've enjoyed today's programming from Kentucky's most widely watched television station, WDRB-TV, Fox 41 in Louisville.
This is WMHT, Channel 17, Schenectady, and studio to transmitter link KPO 79, Schenectady, and translators WO4AJ Schoharie and WO4BD Glens Falls, concluding our broadcast day. We invite you now to tune to our radio station, WMHT FM 89.1, for the remainder of the broadcast day.
Wyoming Public Television, also known as KCWC-TV Channel 4, Lander Riverton, is licensed to Central Wyoming College, with production studios on campus in Riverton, and the transmitter located on Limestone Mountain near Atlantic City, Wyoming. It also operates translators and associated television auxiliary microwave stations serving these Wyoming towns and rural areas. Transmitting from Windy Ridge, K25AU serves the DuBois area on Channel 25. Translator K26BE broadcasts Wyoming Public Television on Channel 26 in Sheridan. K06KH, located atop Casper Mountain, serves Casper, Mills, Evansville, and Bar None on Channel 6. Wyoming Public Television can be seen in Teton County on Channels 4, 14, and 50, by translators K04NR in Wilson, K14HH in Teton Village, and K50BL in Jackson. The Rock Springs Green River area is served on Channel 22 by translator K22BK, located on Wilkins Peak. Translator K28CH brings Wyoming Public Television to the Gillette area on Channel 28. Wyoming Public Television can also be seen on Channel 24 by translator K24DA in Big Piney and in Pinedale by K14IL on Channel 14. Wyoming Public Television is also available on the Cheyenne and Laramie cable systems in cooperation with K2 Television and TCI Cablevision. A series of translators owned and operated by Park County extend Wyoming Public Television to Cody, Powell, and many parts of Park County. For a free program guide or for information about our programming, write to Wyoming Public Television, 2660 Peck Avenue, Riverton, Wyoming, 82501. Or call us at 800-495-9788. This concludes another broadcast day. Thank you for watching Wyoming Public Television.
KIMA-TV, Channel 29 of Yakima, Washington, now concludes our day of broadcasting quality television for the enjoyment of Central Washington. KIMA-TV is an affiliate of the CBS Television Network and is owned and operated by Fisher Broadcasting Incorporated. KIMA's sister stations are KEPR-TV, Channel 19 in the Tri-Cities, and KLEW-TV, Channel 3, serving the Lewiston-Clarkston area. KIMA-TV's transmitter and tower are situated atop a Tannum Ridge south of Yakima, with studios and offices at 2801 Terrace Heights Road. KIMA-TV is a member of the National Association of Broadcasters and earnestly endeavors to present television programs consistent with high standards and broadcast ethics. We appreciate your comments on our programming and hope you enjoyed your day of viewing on Channel 29. Join us tomorrow. And now, good evening.
And so we come to the end of another day of telecasting. We sincerely hope you have enjoyed the programs of news and information we have presented for you today. We will return to the air tomorrow with our regularly scheduled programs. WDAZ-TV is owned by Forum Communications and operates with a power of 316,000 watts visual and 50,000 watts oral on Channel 8 by permission of the Federal Communications Commission. Studios and offices are located on Highway 2, Devil's Lake, and at 2220 South Washington, Grand Forks. Our transmitter is located 9 miles north of Petersburg, North Dakota.
This concludes another broadcast day for KSTW Television, Tacoma, Seattle, Washington. KSTW is owned and operated by UPN Television Stations Incorporated and is affiliated with UPN. We hope you've enjoyed today's programming, portions of which were pre-recorded. If you have comments or suggestions regarding what you see on KSTW, please address them to our programming department.
WTOL-TV Toledo 11, the news channel, now leaves the air as we conclude our broadcast day. Our studios and offices are located at 730 North Summit Street in Toledo, with transmitter facilities located in Oregon, Ohio. Our transmitter link is WHB-658. WTOL-TV is owned and operated by the Liberty Corporation, and our network affiliation is CBS. We recognize our responsibility to broadcast in the public interest and encourage you to write us with your comments to WTOL-TV Director of Operations, 730 North Summit Street, Toledo, Ohio 43604. Or you may write us through our website at WTOL.com. All programs broadcast on WTOL-TV are copyrighted and protected under federal law. This is Susie Nelson speaking, and on behalf of all of us here at Toledo 11, the news channel, we wish you a very pleasant good night.
Channel 9 KCAU-TV and KCAU-DT30 in Sioux City, Iowa now concludes another day of broadcasting. KCAU-TV 9 utilizes studio-to-transmitter link KAS30. Channel 9 KCAU-TV and KCAU-DT30 are owned and operated by Citadel Communications Company Limited. Our entire staff wishes you good night.
This completes another day of programming on WKYT-TV, Lexington, Kentucky.
WKYT-TV is owned and operated by Gray Kentucky Television Incorporated and operates at an assigned frequency of 548 to 554 megahertz with an effective radiated output of power of 1,520,000 watts. WKYT-TV is an affiliate of the CBS television network. Studios and transmitter are located on Route 4, Winchester Road, Lexington, Kentucky. WKYT-TV is a member of the National Association of Broadcasters and the Kentucky Broadcasters Association. From the entire staff of WKYT-TV, we wish you a very pleasant good morning.
This is KXMD Television, Williston, North Dakota, concluding our day of broadcasting. KXMD Channel 11 is owned and operated by Wrighton Television Incorporated. We operate on an assigned frequency of 470.3 megahertz at a power of 100,000 watts. It's authorized by the Federal Communications Commission. Our studios are located at 1802 13th Avenue West. Our transmitter is located 11 miles west of Williston. We hope you've enjoyed today's broadcast.
This is PBS Guam in Hagåtña, Guam, signing off the air. We operate on an assigned frequency of 204 to 210 megahertz with an effective radiated power of 54.7 kilowatts as authorized by the Federal Communications Commission in Washington, D.C. PBS Guam is a non-commercial public television station serving the educational, cultural, and informational needs of Guam, the Marianas, and Micronesian communities. We appreciate your comments and suggestions. Please address all correspondences to PBS Guam, P.O. Box 21449, Guam Main Facility 96921, or visit us on the web at www.pbsguam.org.